Hi, welcome to WordPress Mastery with Sharon. I am a website developer and also a copywriter, and I have just started a Facebook group called WordPress Mastery with Sharon, and there I'm going to be sharing my WordPress building tutorials. And the reason I decided to do this was because I think WordPress is a beautiful thing. It is the most solid foundations that you could ever want for your website. And best of all, you come away with a site that you own, as opposed to renting a site with Shopify. You have complete control over the content management system, or CMS, which in this case is WordPress, and that's something you don't have with Shopify. So for me, it's just a no-brainer. The one challenge with WordPress is that you do need to know what you're doing, and there is a steep learning curve. So the reason that I'm setting up these tutorials is because I want to share my passion for WordPress, and I want to help people learn the ins and outs, avoid the pitfalls, and get started and end up finding that they love WordPress as much as I do. So without further ado, I'd like to start from the very, very beginning. So what I've done is I have created a brand new site so that you can see what they look like at the very outset. And then we're going to start working on customizing the site. And I'm going to give you everything in very simple step-by-step details so that you can follow along with me and create a beautiful site. So let's get started. So I'm just going to share my screen. That's the one I want to share. Okay. So just move this out of the way if it'll let me. Okay. So what you're seeing here is a fresh website, a fresh WordPress install. And this is the back end. So when we talk about WordPress, we talk about the front end and the back end. So that's the front end, and this here is the back end. So here we have our dashboard that has everything that we need in order to control what happens on the front end. So we should always be looking at our updates. Here we have WordPress 5.1 is available, so we should update that. As it's a fresh install, I'm not going to worry too much about running a backup, but you should always run a backup if you have any content whatsoever, just in case. It's always good to be safe rather than sorry. So that's going to back up now. So I'm just going to update, and that will update to, sorry, it wasn't back up, I meant to update. This will now update to the latest version. Here we go. So we'll click on update, and it's been updated. It didn't take long because it's a completely new install.